Learning about money is one thing. Identifying your financial mishaps, your financial mistake is another. Identifying your financial mistake and rectifying it is another thing entirely. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the financial mistakes that you might be making so that you don't have to make them anymore. If that's something that you're interested in, keep on watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go. The number one mistake that you're making is that you're not negotiating. And let me tell you, your mother is angry on your behalf. Your mother is definitely angry on your behalf. Because if you're Nigerian or you're maybe African, I'm pretty sure that your mother, when it comes to negotiating, is a warrior. She'll beat something down from 1,000 to 200 naira. What that can be slightly embarrassing and daunting. Your mom was making financial moves that you did not understand, and you're getting to that point where you need to start negotiating. So you went somewhere, you've seen that something is 50k. You did not negotiate to see maybe you can save 1,000 naira or something. You just bought it as it is because you think that negotiating makes you look poor. Not negotiating is actually a financial mistake because you don't know what discounts you're going to be getting when you negotiate. And until you negotiate, you don't actually know. Because sometimes people will sell things, spike the price a bit so that when you negotiate, you might not get it at the intended price. So if you don't, it's your loss. If you're not a good negotiator, I would advise you to stick to point 2, which is you're not creating a budget. So imagine if you're going to the market, you don't have a budget, you don't have a list, you don't negotiate. So you just go, you just buy it at whatever price you're giving. And then you now see it somewhere else when it was cheaper. Wouldn't you be so angry at yourself? Failing to create a budget or failing to budget will make you overspend money, will make you incur debts because you're going to end up living above your means as opposed to living below your means or living within your means. In fact, this is going to be your means and this is going to be where you are because you did not create a budget for it. You're just always going to be wondering, but I made XYZ this month. Now, where did all the money go to? You don't know because you did not create a budget and you did not even bother to track your expenses. So please create a budget, okay? Another financial mistake that you're making is you do not save. You don't have emergency funds. You don't have early retirement funds. You have zero savings. Yes, you can't save your way to wealth, but you can build character. Yes, you can't save your way to wealth, but you can build discipline. Yes, you can't save your way to wealth, but when rainy day is coming, you don't have the wealth, you don't have the saving because you can't save your way to it. Start saving now. Another financial mistake that you're making is that you're leaving your parents' house too early. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer. I don't know how things are at home. Some people need to make money and dash out because it's not healthy there. But if it is healthy and nobody's asking you to leave, why are you leaving early? Why are you leaving? Because it's beautiful to live alone until the rent starts coming. It's sweet to live alone until you have to buy food by yourself. It's sweet to live alone until you have to pay utility bills. So if you know that you're not up for it financially, maybe plan better. Don't leave until you've properly mapped out how you're going to be able to survive. I think it's a lot more annoying if you leave and then you now have to come back. It's just like, So no, if you absolutely don't need to leave, don't force it. I know that it is a trending thing now, and I think that every girl should at least live alone before they move to their husband's house. But if you don't have the finances for it, don't be forced. Yes, every girl should do it, but if you can't afford it, if you can't foot the bill, maybe just sit this one out. Another financial mistake is you're buying things to please your friends. That iPhone 15 now, you don't need it. Your friends are just using iPhone 15 and therefore you just feel like you need to use it. Okay, what do you want to use it for? What happened to your 14? You're buying things to please your friends. Maybe you're in the circle of friends where they buy the latest bags, shoes, hair, do all of these things. You don't even care about these things. You just want to follow trend among your friendship groups. And if your friends don't accept you for who you are, then what are you people really doing? Is that really friendship? Your friends can afford it and that's why they are doing it. If you cannot afford it, you better come clean and let us know where we are so that we don't all be deceiving ourselves in this our big age. So if you're living to impress your friends, not only would you be disappointed, they too, they'll be disappointed in you. So if you're living for your friends, you might have to reconsider. You're getting too old to not do the things that you want because of what your friends might say. You know that TikTok sound? Me come the wire me, who be stranger? God punish stranger. You might have to reconsider that one because like if you have to do XYZ to feel like you've arrived amongst your friends, then are they really your friends? Another financial mistake is really not diversifying your income. So you have just one source of income. Your 9 to 5 is just your source of income. God forbid, what happens if you lose the job? I'm going to provide another one, amen. But you might have to think of other ways you can diversify your income. Because if you're a writer, you can pick up freelancing jobs and get paid. If you're a video editor, you can offer to edit someone's videos and get paid. If you're into makeup, you can do someone's makeup and get paid and save that money. So diversify your income. Don't rely solely on just one way to make your money. Except if that one way is paying you billions. Even at that, you have to now start investing. Always diversify your income. You need to have a backup plan. Another financial mistake would be you don't have emergency funds. Hey, you would definitely end up in McDonald's. You're gonna wash plates. You're going to suffer anxiety. You're going to be living in the fear of the unknown if you don't have emergency funds. So start building your emergency funds. If you want me to do a detailed video on how to build emergency funds, do let me know. I'll do a very detailed videos on how much your emergency fund should be based on how much you earn and all of that good stuff. But you're making a very big financial mistake if you don't have emergency funds. Something can happen tomorrow. We live in a very unstable economy. We live in a very unstable times. If you live in Nigeria, everything is even unstable. Light unstable, water unstable, road unstable, weather unstable. So you can't tell me you don't have emergency fund. Please create an emergency fund and start today. Another financial mistake would be impulse spending. I have a hack for overcoming impulse spending is to set a budget for it. So tell yourself that within this month, I'm going to spend X, Y, Z. Like when you're creating your budget, create a budget for impulse spending, right? And then every other money is out. Like, let's say your impulse spending is going to be 50K this month. Put it in a different account. When you feel like buying things, use only from that account. And once that money finish, that's it for that month. So it's either you create a budget for impulse spending or you lock up and say, I'm not going to impulse buy, I'm not going to impulse spend. But I think that can be a tiny bit difficult because it's impulse. You don't think about it. And honestly, impulse spending can hinder your financial progress. Impulse spending can stunt your financial growth because you're draining out the funds that you've allocated somewhere. Also, you actually don't need all of the things that you impulse buy. In my case, at least, half of the things that I buy on impulse, sometimes I don't need it, sometimes I really do. So create a budget or don't do it at all. Another financial mistake is delaying your retirement plan. See, I'm preaching at this point. Early retirement is something that I want to be able to quit my 9 to 5 whenever I want to quit my 9 to 5 because I can't do it, because I'll be good. Not planning for retirement would later lead to insufficient funds in the future. Always plan for the future. Don't just be stuck up on today that you don't think of tomorrow. Yes, God will provide, but remember that there is a time and season for everything. Another financial mistake that you're making might be comparing yourself to other people. You're too grown to be comparing yourself to other people at this point. You're too grown. You're too grown to be comparing yourself to other people at this point. You're actually too grown and too big. So comparing yourself to other people can drain you financially. You're going to run into BC because you're trying to keep up with other people's lifestyle. And the thing is, maybe they can afford it. Some people can afford to travel 12 times a year. Maybe you cannot. And that's fine. That's where you are. You have to be able to meet yourself where you are. If you keep comparing, you're going to start borrowing money to do what other people are doing. Imagine borrowing money to go to the club because other people are going to the club. And let's say you don't even enjoy going to the club. Then what's that point? Life is too short to be comparing yourself to other people, darling. Another financial mistake that you might make is to fall for scams. So they're telling you to bring 10k in 2 weeks. You're going to get 20k, and you two are giving them 10k. The more you go, or they will tell you they will double it at the ending of the day. I know of the bring 5k, I will give you, if you bring 5k, I will give you 10k by the ending of the day. How does that work? If the investment is shady, if you don't understand exactly how long it's going to take to get your investment return, if they're not explaining the breakdown, let's say someone tells you, give me 5k, I'll double it at the ending of the week, at the ending of the day. Ask them how. So how are you going to double it? Ask more questions. It's your money, no matter how small. It's your money. Ask questions. Ask where your money is going to. Okay? And last but definitely not the least is you are not paying attention to financial literacy. Financial literacy leads to financial freedom when you take it seriously. Don't just watch my videos because Ijoma is talking. Watch it and actually pay attention to the things that Ijoma is saying. And actually start to practice these things, because if you don't practice it and you're just watching it, at the end of the day, you're just giving me views and your life is just the same. So have you attained the financial freedom that you want? No. So please take financial literacy seriously. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're not going to make the same financial mistakes that I spoke about. If you're guilty, please change your ways. Change your ways. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.